Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to Sunday. Always a special day. And a little more special today because of Father's Day. It's a day we have created, but it's wonderful to honor the power and the role of fatherhood. More importantly, to remember that both fathers and mothers are important, not just fathers. We have such a masculine universe, gender dominance of the male energy, but it's marvelous when we can balance those energies and we can honor both father and mother with equal measure. I lost my father when I was 10 in the karmic journey. Wonderful memories of those 10 years because he was such a noble soul. And then in my experience of the 40 days, at the end, as the divine would have it, I felt a deep connection with his soul. When I think of the experience of that day when I lost him, in the human experience, it's as crystal clear as today. An unforgettable memory. One, because I couldn't cry. No tears would come down my eyes. And I always wonder why. But I had a dream of him before, and the same day he passed away. And he was hugging us children. And there was so much light in that. I know that his soul carried me through the whole experience of watching. You know, the body didn't go to the mortuary, it stayed overnight, right in the home. And I watched the little thing being built to carry the body. In the Hindu tradition, they've actually built this thing. And I looked at how they built it. Then the body was placed in it, white cotton. And they walked it to the cemetery, which was within walking distance. And I remember everything on that day. But there was no sadness within me. In fact, my soul was elated through the whole experience. And that was strange for me. But I could only understand it at my mother's funeral, when initially I was just so sad because I spent quite a bit of time with her. And then at the mortuary, when she was dressed and I went in there, I felt so uplifted. This very same feeling was there as when my dad passed. And then I knew it is the soul connection. Because I despised my mother's body when she first left it. I thought it was lifeless. Totally despised it. I just wanted to move away from it. But in the mortuary, the whole thing was transformed. I looked at it and oh my God, the body looks so beautiful. I was so lifted. The whole energy of the space was different. All sadness went away. I was never sad after that. Very same as my father. So they were very interesting experiences. But what it turned me into, feeling a greater sense of responsibility for my mother and siblings. And it turned me into that protector of my siblings and of my mother as well. I was just 10 years old. But I always felt that responsibility. So fatherhood was a spirit of mine from youth. Big brother. And that has stayed with me throughout all my teachings. I always feel responsible for every student. And I hold that protective care and concern for them. So I want to thank all those of you who have wished me already Father's Day. Thank you for the beautiful mala and the honoring. But that spirit comes naturally with me, with great appreciation for my mother. So I hold both in my consciousness. A little bit biased towards my mother because I spend so much time with her. But nonetheless, great admiration for my father and his strength and his nobility. I have many memories of him. But maybe that will go to my autobiography. So I want to wish all fathers today a happy Father's Day. And also to tell them what a marvelous responsibility it is when you can really honor the role. Because we are born with that kind of protective role. And if you can only honor it in the right way. In the Hindu scriptures we say that parents should be honored as God. And so if we really appreciate that we become instruments of the divine in the role of father and in the role of mother, and it's a role to be appreciated and honored. So I want to wish all those of you who are honoring your fathers today, happy Father's Day, that you can have your father to honor. And those of us who do not have the earthly father, we remember them with great love. And we honor God as Father, Supreme Father of the universe. So thank you everyone for the appreciation. Have a blessed day everyone, and have a blessed Father's Day as well. Namaskar.